a new 3-day event called the Seers game.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Now, the Seers game is a thing on Hero Wars Alliance that they have occasionally. The Seers game is a slot machine. Okay, it's basically a slot machine. You get a currency, and then you spin the wheel, and then you get a reward. Okay, there are pretty decent rewards, but it's a very small chance to get there. We're going to talk about it very, very in depth when it does go live. But if you want to take a look at kind of how it is in practice, let's try to find it real quick. It might not be the exact same. It might not be the exact same style of event, but it's probably going to be pretty similar. So you pick cards. You pick cards and you can keep going, or you can get a whammy and you're done. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So here's the Seers game. You have a number of cards here, and there's rewards behind each card. And one of them is a whammy, a bad luck card. If you get the bad luck, and this is how it is on Hero Wars. This is how it is on Hero Wars Mobile. All right. I don't know if this is going to be how it is on Facebook and web. If you draw the bad luck card, you lose all of the rewards you've accumulated. You can spend some event currency to keep going, or you can start over. And usually, if you get to the top, which gets harder and harder and more expensive to do. Usually when you get to the top, that's when you start getting the better rewards. But you have to have a lot of luck to get there. And most people don't have the luck to get there. So I want to give a huge shout out to a member of the Hero Wars Dominion Era community, Make Chaba Great Again, made this fantastic image. Hero Wars Casino Era with Chaba being the roulette blackjack dealer. Roulette/blackjack dealer. This is a weird thing. This is a weird thing because, we have to again have the discussion about, what is already defined by the game, or is it actual luck? Like, there's no skill involved here. Let's say, and there's two things we can look at here. There's two ways we can look at this card game. First of all, the bad luck, let's say it's right here. Let's say this second card is the bad luck, and it's always, 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 always right here. And then you can choose one of these four, and if you don't pick this one, you keep going. Or the game has already pre-programmed in the algorithm of when you're going to get the bad luck. And that's the cynical, pessimistic side of things. I like to be optimistic, generally speaking. I like to be optimistic, not necessarily cynical and pessimistic, but it's good to be cynical, right? It's not great to be pessimistic and negative all the time because that's just a poor way to go through life, in my opinion. But and we'll never know the truth about this. We'll never know the truth. If the Seers game is the same as Hero Wars Alliance and the whammies, the bad luck card is predetermined, then obviously that's not a good thing. That's not a good look for the company. We will never know. We'll never know. They'll just be like, you chose the wrong one. Robert says, based on Robert's history with this activity on the mobile version of the game, Robert says, just know that you will pull the bad luck card at minimum 3 or 4 times before you get to 30. And then obviously, every time you miss and you pull the bad luck card, you can continue for spending a little bit of the event currency all the way up to rank 30. Generally, there's like a skin or something in there, right? It's usually like a skin. Seers game. Hero Wars Casino Era. When is Seers game? I don't know. Oh, starting August 3rd. It starts August 3rd. There we go. Starting August 3rd, the Seers game arrives packed with fate, fortune, and questionable choices, all under the chaotic gaze of Chaba. So today's a big day as far as events in Hero Wars. Today's a big day. ×4 Emerald sale, potentially a ×6 Emerald sale. But we have a lot of gambling. We have a lot of gambling and lottery activities in our future in the next week. The event currency jumps up. Yeah. I forgot to mention that. Every time you have to spend more to keep going. Every time you have to spend currency to keep going, it's more currency every time. And how you earn this currency, I'm sure it's something to do with tasks like logging in and opening artifact chests and opening outland chests and stuff like that, right?